Why do we believe that changing our lives requires a massive resolution and a dramatic, sudden transformation? Why does one person's life change completely with just one tiny habit, while another changes nothing despite big goals? Perhaps the change you have been waiting for actually begins with an incredibly small, almost invisible action. We often think we need immense effort or special opportunities to change, but research tells a different story. Stanford research shows that a 1% daily improvement results in a 37-fold difference in just 1 year. MIT found that repeating small habits is the core factor determining over 80% of long-term success. This means life does not change through one big event, but through the accumulation of tiny, consistent shifts. Now, let us look at our era. We live in a time that demands instant results and quick wins. We consume hours of content daily, making us accustomed to immediate success stories and rapid achievements. However, reports show that 90% of stable high performers are those who repeated small habits. In contrast, people who only set large goals without specific actions have success rates below 10%. The problem is not a lack of willpower, but the perception that undervalues small, incremental changes. We often wait for a massive shift and end up missing the small actions that actually create reality. The key insight is this: changing your life is not a grand resolution, but the automation of behaviors. The human brain has less resistance to smaller tasks, making them much more likely to be repeated. Research confirms that smaller actions are 3 times more sustainable than large, ambitious undertakings. The secret is not starting bigger, but starting smaller and sustaining it for a longer period. Confucius said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is ancient wisdom. He emphasized that growth occurs not through grand decisions, but through the repetition of daily life. Even in ancient times, people recognized that life changes through the accumulation of small actions. Moving to modern history, Benjamin Franklin did not set grand plans to change his life all at once. He recorded small habits every day and changed himself by improving them one by one with focus. His success came from a system of repeating small actions, not from extraordinary inherent ability. The great achievements of our era are the accumulation of small, steady improvements over time. Success today is not about a massive start, but the possession of sustainable, small daily habits. Learning for just 10 minutes a day doubles your knowledge level in just 1 year of time. 1 hour of focused time daily adds 365 productive hours to your year. In modern society, these small changes create a formidable competitive advantage over the long term. To recap, changing your life is about small actions, not just grand and distant future goals. We dream of a big resolution, but what is required is a small change that is sustainable. What matters is not a perfect start, but the unstoppable repetition of the actions you choose. Ultimately, the difference in life is made by the consistency of execution, not the initial size. Now, let us talk about your gains. You can create a starting point with no burden. By repeating small habits, you create larger results and build a momentum that is hard to stop. The most important change is becoming a person who creates change, rather than one who waits. This is a profound shift in the very direction and purpose of your life and your future. In one sentence, changing your life is not a giant resolution, but a small, steady repetition. Small changes are invisible at first, but eventually they create the most significant differences imaginable. One who ignores 10 minutes remains the same, but one who builds them becomes a different person. Expand your thinking through the humanities with me, James Coe, for a much richer life experience. If you like and subscribe, I will continue to help nourish your soul for a long time. The size of your success is determined by the consistency of your smallest daily actions. Your future self will thank you for the tiny steps you take today. The journey has begun. The universe rewards those who master the small things before reaching for the stars themselves. Thank you for joining me. I am Dr. James Coe, and I look forward to our next meeting. The path to wisdom is paved with the bricks of daily habits. Each brick counts. Elevate your perspective by focusing on details. Excellence is in the smallest of choices. Knowledge is the ultimate tool for expansion. Let every page be a step forward. Start your day with intention. A few moments of clarity define your entire trajectory. Habits are the bridges between where you are and where you want to be. Build them. Harness the wind of consistency. It will carry you to far off and beautiful shores. Every oak was once a tiny acorn that held its ground. Your potential is boundless. Reflection at the end of the day is vital. Value your progress, no matter how small. Time is your most precious resource. Invest it in habits that build your future self. The road to success is not a straight line. The curves make the view worth it. Find stillness in the storm. A calm mind is the foundation for effective and meaningful action. Communication is an art. Let your words be deliberate as your most important habits. Clarity of thought leads to clarity of action. Focus on what is truly essential. Rise above the trivial. Perspective is the difference between busy and productive. Your environment shapes your habits. Create a space that encourages your growth. Leave a trail of good habits. They will lead you to a future you can be proud of. Every day is an opportunity to restart. Do not let yesterday's failures deter you. Look further than the immediate. Long-term vision is your compass in life. Life is your canvas. Paint it with the strokes of your daily small actions. Patience is a virtue. The results may be slow, but they are absolutely inevitable. Vitality comes from movement. Keep the stream of your habits flowing forward. The climb is difficult, but the view is only for those who take every step. Be the light in your own life. Your habits are the fuel for your inner flame. Map your journey with care. Understanding where you are is the first step. Dedication is quiet and unnoticed, but it is the engine of transformation. Join the conversation with hashtags small change, habit, self-improvement, growth, routine, and life change. Search for more using habit making, small change effect, self-development, routine formation, behavior change, and success habits. Contact Jongmoon Ko or James Ko at k90391198@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. Let us expand our world through the power of knowledge. Your journey starts now. Take that first step. We will see you in the next masterclass.